On October 8, 2025, thousands of Verizon customers across the United States experienced a sudden and widespread outage that rendered many devices stuck in SOS/emergency calls only mode, effectively cutting off regular voice, text, and data services for a period. What happened and timeline. The disruption began shortly after 12:41 a.m. Eastern Time, when users began reporting that their phones showed SOS instead of signal bars. Outage tracking platform Down Detector saw a sharp spike in complaints, peaking at over 200+ reports in just minutes. By about 3 a.m. Eastern Time, many users reported that connectivity was gradually returning. Some pockets experienced lingering issues, weaker signals, delayed messages, even after the bulk of service was restored. Affected areas and scope. While the outage appeared to be nationwide in scope, some regions and metropolitan areas reported heavier impact. Major cities such as New York, Boston, Washington, D.C., Chicago, Atlanta, Seattle, Phoenix surfaced frequently in outage maps. Users in both coastal and interior states reported loss of service, indicating this was not isolated to one region. Some affected users also mentioned 5G home internet disruptions, though voice and mobile data were the primary issues. What SOS mode means. When a phone is in SOS/emergency calls only mode, it typically can no longer connect via its home carrier for standard calls, texts, or data. It can, however, still route emergency calls, e.g. 911, via any available network in compliance with regulatory requirements. Phones may display SOS, or emergency calls only, when the device fails to authenticate or register with the main cellular network. Core network or routing failures interrupt service. The phone can only fall back to using other carriers' infrastructure for emergency services. This is a safety fallback built into many modern devices and carriers. Verizon has not yet confirmed a definitive root cause. However, analysts and reports suggest a few possibilities. Software/network core glitch, possibly an internal misconfiguration, faulty update, or router error affecting signaling or authentication systems. DNS, routing, or backbone failures. If key routing layers fail, many devices could lose connectivity. Cascade failures. One component failing may have triggered cascading breakdowns in supporting systems. Maintenance or configuration mistake. Misapplied changes or patches can sometimes bring down large segments of the network. Less likely, but speculated, security incident or attack, though no evidence presently indicates a cyber attack. In past incidents, Verizon has attributed outages to software issues and promised internal investigation. Impacts and user experience. Many customers could not place or receive calls, send SMS, or access mobile data. On social media, frustrated users described dropped calls, inability to connect, and devices stuck in SOS mode. Some users rebooted devices, toggled airplane mode, or switched to Wi-Fi calling where available as workarounds. For those relying solely on cellular connectivity, no Wi-Fi, the outage may have disrupted critical communications, especially in emergencies. Verizon's response and what's next. Verizon confirmed awareness of service disruptions and said its engineers were investigating. The carrier has not yet released a full postmortem or detailed explanation. Users have been encouraged to monitor Verizon's official network status page, reboot devices, toggle airplane mode, or use Wi-Fi calling in the interim. Depending on the results of the investigation, Verizon may issue service credits or compensation to affected customers, as is common with large outages. Internal reviews may lead to enhanced redundancy, better fail-safe mechanisms, or updates to network protocols.